Standard 12th Business Mathematics Exercise 4.2 7th question. Find the curve whose gradient at any point p of x comma y on it is x minus a divided by y minus b and which passes through the origin. So they have given a word here, gradient. Gradient is nothing but slope. Okay. So gradient p of x comma y, we can write it as slope p of x comma y. To find the slope, we can, this formula dy by dx. Okay. So instead of giving dy by dx, they have given the word gradient. So straight away you can write dy by dx is equal to, they have given this part. So x minus a divided by y minus b. Now as it is, we will have to proceed it, that is taking your y terms towards one side and your x terms towards one side. So what we will do is take this term towards your left hand side. So it will come to the numerator. So y minus b into dy is equal to this dx, we will take it towards your right hand side. So x minus a into dx we will have it. Now what you will have to do is, then we can go for integration because y terms are together and x terms are together. Now you can go for integrating on both sides. So we can integrate integral y minus b into dy is equal to integral x minus a into dx. So here we have got only y into dy. So you can use this formula, integral of x dx is equal to, that is x power n. So x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, you can use it. So this formula is a basic formula for your integration. So you can use this formula. Okay. So now integral of y into dy. So y into dy is nothing but y power 1. So you can use that formula, that is y power 1 plus 1 you will get. So y power 2 divided by again 1 plus 1. So it is 2. So y square divided by 2 minus integral of b is constant. So integral of dx formula, you will know it is x plus c. So that formula you can use it for integral of dy, because b we have taken constant out. So integral of dy is nothing but y. That is equal to, this side again x is there. So x power 1 we will have to take it. Substitute this formula now. So x power 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2 minus again a is constant. So integral of dx is equal to, here you got x plus your constant c. Now we will just name this as equation 1. And given your next condition, given it passes through the origin, therefore the curve passes through the origin. Origin is nothing but 0, 0. So for x and y we will have to substitute 0, 0 in equation 1. So we will just put 0. So 0 divided by 2 minus b into 0, which is equal to 0 divided by 2 minus a into 0 plus c will get. So altogether all the terms will become 0, only c will be there. So the answer c is equal to 0. So substituting c in equation 1, we have got c is equal to 0, so that we will have to substitute in equation 1. So what we will get is y square divided by 2 minus by is equal to x square divided by 2 minus ax, because plus 0 will be there, plus c will be there, c is 0, so we can eliminate c over there. Now what you will have to do is, just take this here, otherwise cross multiplying. So y square minus 2by whole thing divided by 2, same way this 2 has to go over there, that is equal to x square minus 2ax divided by 2. Now you can cancel this 2 and this 2. So y square minus 2by is equal to x square minus 2ax. With this you can leave it, but to get your book answer, what you will have to do is, making as a perfect square, I'll just teach you one shortcut method to get a perfect square. See, y square means just write y, because a square means a will be there, okay. So minus 2by is there, y square and y means it is a quadratic equation in y. So leave that y, take this, put this minus here, take only the 2b here, then divide that by 2. Now 2 and 2 will go, so b has to be written here, then put whole square. So it will become as a perfect square. This b we are only inserting, so put minus b square, that is your last term has to be squared, okay. Here that is equal to, this side also same process, so x square means x, so this is a quadratic equation and x, okay. So leave this x, write 2a and put that minus here, 2a divided by 2. So this 2 and this 2 will go, so you get a. So bring that a here and write it as whole square. Since a we are only inserting, so minus a square. So now what you have to do is y minus b the whole square is equal to x minus a the whole square. Bring this b square towards this side, so it will become minus b square will become plus b square minus a square. So this is your answer for your 7th question.